I'm gonna go get a car wash. We're going for a trip tomorrow. I thought, why not clean up the car? And you know, whenever I take a long trip, for some reason I like to have the car nice and clean. I hate taking long trips in a dirty car, so I just cleaned out the inside. Looks pretty fairly nice. And just looking at some people that don't work ever. They live like the most relaxed life ever. It's insane. Every single morning when I'm going out to go to work, that dude's sitting outside having a coffee and a smoke, and they totally not three of them. All three of them don't work. It's crazy, but whatever. As long as they enjoy their life. I got a 24-hour car wash up here. Not that it's late. It's about 9 o'clock. It's about 9 o'clock, and I'm just gonna run over, grab a little car wash, and honestly, it doesn't do a great job, but it'll make me feel better knowing that the car is somewhat clean on the ride. I'm not a fanatic about my car like I used to be, but sometimes I do like it to be clean. I organized it, and I got a little change thing here, and it's nice. Shouldn't be much longer here. It's right up here on the left side. Yeah, me first, bud. Sorry. Got a little bit of a headache. I've been kind of tired today. Just drank some coffee and I don't know. So now none of it's working. Seems like there's like a. Does it look okay? It's not that hot today. It's actually really nice out. 78 degrees. Still hot, but it wasn't humid, so that's kind of cool. Hopefully it's not a cop behind me. My registration never came in the mail. I got the proof of it on my phone here. Ah, there it is. A little car wash. I would get some black ice. I would get some black ice air fresheners, but I don't feel like getting out of the car. I got shorts on and I'm not real big. Ooh, something just tipped in the back. I forgot I didn't fill up the back all the way. Let's see how this thing works. It's a new system.
Welcome to our car wash. Please select an option from the list on the screen.
Man, shut your face, man. The heck does this freaking car wash think it is? Press here.
To complete your purchase, please insert cash or card. You are now ready to enter the car wash. Please proceed by following the directions on the signs ahead. And thank you again for your choice.
Like every woman, you gotta shut them up once in a while. I always go through this part real slow because it gets the siding underneath your car. In case, you know, there's still some crap from the winter under there. I really don't want that lingering, you know. And then like I remember I just got rims. I just got brand new rims. I remember there were these real nice black rims I just bought for my last car. I'm all excited. I took that thing through the car wash at least once or twice a week. Did it all winter, all summer. Phew, that stinks. That smells. They got some new soap or something. This stinks. But yeah, I remember I just got black rims, and I remember I hit the rail that's supposed to keep you straight, and I hit it. I don't know how I hit it. I never hit it before. I remember I hit it and gouged my one black wheel up. One black rim up. I was so aggravated. Well, that's when I was really fanatic about my car. But now I have a kid and a wife. And there's no point in me even trying anymore. They both mess it up for me, but it don't matter. It don't matter anymore. Well, yeah, I used to be a fanatic. I still do got the fancy lights underneath, though. Still got I got white lights now. I took away the blue lights. That was too That was when I was like a teenager. I liked the blue lights. But now I like the white lights. You know, it looks real clean, and I don't know. I'm used to it now, so. I still got a nice little fancy light set up here. I did clean the car, so I actually like being in it now. Gotta take good care of it. Paid this car off a couple months ago. I paid this car off, so I want it to last for me. I should top off the gas, but our trip, whatever. It's an hour and a half away. It's not that far away. But the fun part. This car wash changed a lot. He redid the whole panel and definitely changed the soap. It smells like a cheap brand or something. Like he's trying to save up some money here. It smells like a real cheap brand, but hey, it cleaned up my window pretty nice. Cleaned up my car pretty nice, actually. I'm shocked. What I like about this car wash, he leaves both doors open. A lot of car washes around here, both doors shut, and if there's a huge line of cars, there's all carbon monoxide exhaust inside. It's horrible. Inferno Hot Wax. Inferno Hot Wax. Oh, this is a new one. Oh, that smells good. Oh, that smells real good. Ooh, I like that smell. That's good. You probably still cheaped out on it. I mean, come on, wax. It's the same wax. Give me a break. Inferno Hot Wax. It's not going to stick to the body. It's not going to give me a lot of this stuff's a lie. It doesn't do. Sometimes I leave this car wash and it doesn't even look clean. It's not a bad car wash, though. Don't get me wrong. If you keep your car clean, it will stay clean if you keep going through it. But if you let your car get really bad, this car wash won't do anything for it. It'll just kind of shine up the spots that don't have dirt, but that's about it. It's a long car wash, wow. I'll drive home, and me and my wife are going to get all cleaned up in the house. We like to have a clean house when we come home from camping, so we're going to clean the house up real nice and have it all ready for her. And that way when we come home, we don't have a big messy house with all the stuff from camp. So I'm kind of thinking ahead, you know. I think this is oh, jeez. Spot-free rinse, another thing that doesn't work. It's just real little tiny pieces of water. You still get spots on it. It's a lie. I see where they're coming from because it's so little it balls up and falls off, but yeah, it don't actually work. There's still a lot of spots after I get home and it dries up, and I'll look and there'll be tons of spots. I did just clean the front windshield though with Windex, so it's actually really looks nice. Got the AC running. Nice. I don't have to turn it on full blast. It always feels like it drives different after a car wash. I know it doesn't It's just like a weird mental thing. Every time I ever got a car wash, it always seemed like it drives smoother. It's just a weird thing. I know it doesn't. It drives the same, but it always felt different. Well, judging on the mirrors, I mean, it actually does look like it cleaned the car pretty well. It's all shiny. On my way home now. It should be a clean or a fast ride home here. I mean, same as the way it got here. We live super close to that, so. I didn't turn that down because I was ashamed of it. I listen to preaching from my church all the time. I'm not ashamed of it. I'll blare it.
After church, there is a revival of honesty that is among us. A revival of awareness.
Yep.
Where people are not going to be afraid.
I just turned it down just so I could talk, I guess. But there was a visitor from church about 3 weeks ago. He was really good. I got a CD. Yeah, I got a CD player in my car. 2014, people don't have CD players in their cars anymore. I still listen to CDs, so, I mean, not music. I listen to a lot of preaching. But, yeah, I feel like my car is very clean. So clean. It won't take long, trust me. Take you about 2 or 3 days, and this car will be completely trashed. Between my kid eating back there and my wife coming in with food or whatever, it'll be trashed. But it's nice for now. Got my handy dandy notebook. It's my correction book right there. Always keep that on hand, you know. That plus my knife. I got a knife down here. It's a nice little protection, you know. I usually have a knife on my waist too, but I actually don't have it right now. I gave it to my wife before I left. I said, you keep this close to you. Call me paranoid, but I think this world's crazy. So now I'm going to park out front because I let my tenants park in the driveway. Just to be a nice guy. Park out front. Give them the whole driveway. They won't be home until like 6 in the morning. So, I don't know why. I mean, tomorrow's Monday. It's like a work day for them, so. But, yeah, they'll be home super late probably. It's so humid down in the basement. I almost feel like opening up the back door. Maybe turning on a fan down there and letting some of that humidity out. Man, it is bad down there. It's just like humidity from yesterday, and the basement's always like delayed a day. It's always delayed a day. So like yesterday was super humid. Now it's humid in the basement, and it's nice outside. So I'm just gonna open up the window and get that going. Talking to no one but myself. I'm talking to no one but myself. I'm talking to no one but myself.